LiftCode is a company that helps people work out and tries to motivate them. And we'll give people healthy meal recipes, and we'll give them workout plans, and just inform them what health is. And we're going to start a workout club at our school at lunch every day, so students can come and just work out with us, and we can teach them small workouts. If they don't know what workouting is, we want to introduce them to the gym and what good healthy eating is like and what health is. Just when I just look around, especially our town, I heard it was the our city in particular 3 years ago was the most obese town in Canada at one point. And it's not anymore, and that is good to hear. But you see a lot of people around that are not healthy. And people think it's hard to be healthy, it costs too much money and all sorts of issues. But I feel like if we can show them budget plans, how to make healthy meals that are cheap, and just right ways to eat instead of just them doing whatever they want, because and focus on cheap meals. Anyways, what drives me to do this is I just want people to be healthy. I want people to go to the gym because that helped me so much. So I feel like I should help them back, show them what it's like to go to the gym and what it's like to be healthy. Okay, the idea of the club was born because it's for a project for school where we got to do the fitness and stuff. So we decided to create a club to work out, just to show people about fitness, because obviously we can say, oh, fitness is good, but everyone knows that everyone needs to be healthy. So we decided to offer students and a whole bunch of people a chance to be healthy and show them what health is like, and rather than just like saying, oh, we gotta just focus on health, just as bad health is, we need more health care in the world. Everyone knows that. So what we want to do is actually try to help it instead of just saying we need to help it, taking action. Okay, so we first met each other around grade 9, and we're just like, he talked about the gym and I talked about the gym. We just knew each other. We're not like best friends. We're not like we always hung out or anything. But we just knew each other, and we knew we went to the gym, we talked about fitness a lot. That's something we always discussed. And come this year for a project, we're at the start of the year, we're discussing project ideas, what we should do. And me and had this exact same interest. So when I heard that, I was like, man, we got to meet each other and we got to do this, because like we want to help people. And he had this exact same interest in me.
Yep. We know starting out at the gym, even for us, like starting out is very tough, and we don't want other people to feel the same. So we thought, helping people would be the best option to be able to create a better and healthier lifestyle, and just an overall, better confidence boost for everybody else.
So one problem we faced was we needed a supervisor for the club, because we couldn't really go to the gym and we couldn't really rent it out and bring a whole bunch of people there, because we don't really have like the money to rent it out, or the gym's always busy and they don't allow that. So we decided to use the school as a equipment place, because they have our gym place, because they have the proper equipment, and we need a supervisor for that, but we don't have a proper supervisor. Which after school, which is a problem we faced. But we found a way around it, and if we did it at lunchtime and found a supervisor who just has his free time at lunch, that will help us a lot, and we found a way around that. And we also need to find more. We might need to find more people for the club. That's something we also need to do just to show.
but a little bit of simple, advertising here and there. I think we can get enough people to, have a nice little club going and, something good going that's going to help a lot of people within the school that, are trying to deal with the problem that we're facing right now.
Advertise, we made a poster to put up around the school, and we made an Instagram page to also advertise, and we posted on it consistently, and we also told a lot of people about it, and we got lots of people to show up to our workout club.
So for the first day for the gym and the club, we just showed the people beginner workouts, and we just did the big 3 workouts that it's known at the gym, which is squat, bench, and deadlift. Because these 3 workouts work out your back, your chest, your shoulders, and your legs, which are pretty much the most important muscles you have to work out. So we just started them off and how to work it out, and just showed them the right form, and we just helped them out and just showed them what to exactly do for it. Anyways, I just kept letting them work out, and we all helped each other, kind of showed them like the gym rules, like if someone needs a spot them, and then we learned to clean up, and just teach them about the gym and teach them what the gym is like. As it may not be a lot of people, but everyone had fun, and we all just taught them just how to work out, and it worked. A lot of people, more people came than I thought, and it was great. A lot of people learned stuff, and I taught a lot of people, and it seems like we all had fun.
I started my fitness journey back around grade 9. I did a little bit of deep researching and stuff like that, trying to convince my parents, mainly my father, to start at the gym, because I just love the idea of being able to go work out and not have to think about anything else. It really takes your mind off of stuff, and it really improves your health, especially where I was such an active kid. I played 3 or 4 competitive sports at a time, and gym was just my second home. It was something to go do and take my mind off of a bunch of other things. I started out going out to the gym with my dad and improved rapidly. I loved the environment. I loved how supportive a lot of people were. And just seeing results, really boosted my ego and like my confidence and stuff like that over the years. I'm still going strong. It's been about, 4 years on and off, still consistently. And, I've really just loved the journey and stuff like that.
I first started my fitness journey when my sister first got me into the gym to help improve my sports abilities. And I went with her a few times and I liked it, so I bought a membership to Yvonne's. And after about 2 or 3 months of consistently going after school every day, I noticed a difference in my strength. And that's when I decided to keep track of my diet, and that's when I really seen a big difference. I had a lot more higher energy levels, and it made a really big difference in my day-to-day life.
My personal journey through fitness started in grade 7 when I went to the gym every morning with my dad. And I was like, okay, my dad introduced me to fitness and health, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start working out now. Anyways, after that, I started working out on my own. And eventually I just realized that this will help so much for sports. So when I started playing sports, I just kept working on my fitness, working on my strength, and I started just researching the best way to gain strength. And then eventually, just when I started playing hockey, I just love to go to the gym, and it was also my other personality. So I just decided to keep going to the gym, actually do research in it, help others, and just show what it's like to do fitness. And the reason why I just started is just ever since grade 7, just my dad brought me to the gym, and now I'm just teaching others about fitness.
There is around 90% of the population that has unhealthy eating habits or has an unhealthy diet or whatever they're doing. Considering there's roughly around 700 students in the school, it's like 630 students that have unhealthy habits at the
And it's just a
moment.
lifestyle. And obviously, when we mean unhealthy, it's not like, oh, you're gonna have cancer or you're obese. That doesn't mean unhealthy. We have unhealthy habits. For example, you can play sports, you can have fitness, you can have six-pack abs, you can go to the gym, all that. That doesn't mean you're healthy, because if you don't eat right, or you eat too much, you eat too little, and if you try to reach your goal, exert yourself too much, that's considered unhealthy. And just because you look good or you play sports and you do some fitness doesn't mean you're exactly healthy. But the thing is, you can actually be healthier than most people are and actually try to decrease the percentage, because just being healthy, if you eat right and if you find ways around dietary and find hacks of it, then it just helps with just healthcare in general.
Mm-hmm. Having the right stuff put in your body, especially after all those sports and workouts, is probably one of the most major things you can do for your health and fitness journey. Most of people that want to get into health and fitness have no idea about dietary and all that stuff. Don't look at what they're eating, don't count their calories, don't count their carbs, don't count anything. And that is one of the most biggest things in fitness.
100%. And also what I find, some dietary in modern day healthcare or modern day knowledge, I find it's not completely true for sometimes, because some people say if you have too much cholesterol, it's bad for you, and that could be true, but now people are saying you don't need any cholesterol at all, which is completely fake. Just because your body produces natural cholesterol, but you gotta have cholesterol from other foods to actually balance it out. For example, the health minister of Belgium said steak and eggs are bad for you. which is completely untrue because it has a high protein content and high fiber content, which helps with health so much. And just if you look at the just modern day health and fitness, and then just like about dietary, it's changed ever since the past. Because like a long time ago, it just like, okay, you need high protein, you need to eat meat, and now people saying, oh, we gotta have all sorts of different stuff.
There's a political side to fitness that has a huge effect, and it's if everyone were to be healthy, there would be much less need to go to the hospital in the long run, and it costs money to go to the hospital and space, and people just make themselves sick by drinking and smoking. And for there to be a good, sustainable world, everyone has a responsibility of taking care of themselves. From being unhealthy, this influences the distribution of wealth and interacts with wealth distribution because of health costs and economic impact, economic mobility, and financial stability in the long run. If cost is the problem of going to the gym, there's always like alternatives for it. So you can work out at home and that kind of stuff. So that's the reason why it's important to be healthy. The gym is for everyone, and it is one of the most diverse in terms of cross-cultured. The gym is for everyone, and it brings people together to achieve one goal, which is to better themselves. In the last couple of months, I really enjoyed doing this project because I got to help and teach and educate people first starting up the gym through our workout club.
We started out pretty good, and then we ended up coming with a pretty good idea of starting our own little thing in our own mezzanine.
In the end, we helped lots of people, we showed workouts to some people, and just showed them the importance of eating healthy.
And I think it went pretty well. Being able to show newer people and get a good start on showing people workouts and proper form and how like fitness should go, because that's the roughest part of being able to start in the gym, is not knowing what you're doing and not knowing proper workouts, forms, and like exercises.
We just kept like the known fact that we need to be healthy, but I show also that it's actually easier than people think, and it's healthy, and it's actually great to be fit and healthy.
One of the biggest things I've learned through this project is the proper dietary.
It was a great project, and we just helped a lot of people. And if you want to follow more, you can follow us on social media just follow the LiftCode, and you can buy our book online, which gives us all the workout plans and all the healthy meals that you can have.
So that's where all 4 of us came in to show a bunch of new people how to like work out and all that. So I think that was just a good start to everything.